Hare Krishna. I'll be reading a story, A Squirrel's Significance, which displays the value of politeness or humility. It was a hot day. The sun was high in the heavens and the ocean was as blue as the sky overhead. A great army had gathered on the banks of the Indian Ocean. From a vast height, the army appeared like a gathering of millions of ants at the edge of the waters. From the midst of this army came great sounds of shouting and calling, heaving and straining, along with the clouds of dust, stones, and trees being thrown about. This swarm of moving objects and people was none other than the army of monkeys of Lord Rama. They were building a bridge to cross over to Lanka to bring Mother Sita back. The army consisted of all sorts of monkeys. There were big ones and little ones, monkeys with small tails and others with gigantic tails like ropes. They were using great mountains and uprooting huge trees in their efforts to make the ideal bridge for the service of Lord Rama. As the stones and the trees hit the water, they made a huge splash, sending the ocean water high in the air. It was a very beautiful scene. All the rocks and the trees were floating due to the wonderful power of Lord Sri Rama. The monkeys tied the rocks and boulders with creepers and vines to keep them in place. The mighty Hanuman was working very hard to build the bridge for his dear Lord Rama. He was busy pulling out huge pieces of rocks and stones, removing big trees and tossing them effortlessly into the ocean. While doing so, he happened to notice small movements in the sand near his feet. He looked down and saw a small squirrel kicking grains of sand into the ocean. The tiny squirrel was working very hard. From his great height, Hanuman told the squirrel, "Oh, little squirrel, please do not come in our way. We are carrying huge rocks and trees, and you may get hurt. What is the use of the tiny sand particles that you are kicking into the water?" At that time, Lord Rama happened to overhear the comment made by Hanuman. He came to Hanuman and said in a grave voice, "My dear Hanuman, you are moving mountain peaks and the squirrel is moving small grains of sand. But both of you and the squirrel are doing your best to serve me. Since both of you are doing your best, according to your ability, I consider your service and the squirrel's service to be of equal value." Hanuman bowed his head. "My dear Lord, I realize that we should never be proud of our service. You do not see whether the service is big or small. You are pleased when we put our best efforts to serve you. I'll always keep this lesson in my heart. Whatever be our talent and ability, whether great or small, the Lord sees each one's efforts to please Him with equal vision. The Lord is more pleased with the love and care we show for Him and for each other. Thank you.